First off, it was a. I mean, it was a. It ended up being an exciting game. We did not play well, but give credit to Monroe. They got some big time hits and they clutched up two or three times, and they jumped on us early with a 3-run homer after we made a mistake in the field, and we climbed back in and finally got a big hit and took the lead. I felt like we hit several balls hard the first 3 or 4 innings, and really didn't have anything to show for it. Evan Lee lined out to center with 2 outs. He couldn't have hit it much harder. It could have given us even bigger lead. And we finally got a couple breaks there in the bottom of the 10th. With a infield hit and then a fielder's choice, or however they scored that. And obviously, I wasn't about to bunt Kerstad. I think we probably have a better opportunity for him to hit a double or a single or maybe even a home run and end the game than, make him bunt as hot as he's been and consistent as he's been. But, sometimes you win a game that maybe you didn't deserve to win. And I'm not saying we didn't deserve to win it, because we kept fighting and we never gave up. But, I feel fortunate that we did get a win.
Did you tell Kerstad's the one that they reviewed? I mean, you're looking right down the line.
Yeah, the wind was out of the northwest, and that ball, it started to hook a little bit late, but I'm saying that the wind kept it fair. I mean, he's right on it, so he's, I'm not going to knock him for it. I mean, it's a tough call, probably one of the toughest calls there is in baseball. We just felt like when it left the yard, it was fair. When it hit in the middle of the pond over there, it was probably, when it was over in that area, it might have been foul then. But, I mean, I don't even know why they went in and reviewed it, to be honest with you. There's no camera set up here that's going to tell you if that's fair or foul. And, I felt like that was a waste of time. But, yeah.
Dave, how disappointing was the defensive lapses you had tonight?
Well, it starts out in the first inning, I think, with Shaddy. The ball's spinning like a top, and he should have fielded the ball 2 hands. And he fielded with one and spun right off his glove. We felt like, Kenley's ball was a tough play. I think it's probably a hit, or, that's a tough one there. But the killer was the fly ball to left. I mean, that he got back there, and that was the tough part. He got back on the ball. And I think he just took his eye off the ball at the last second. And the wind's moving around out there a little bit, and it caught him in the heel, and it dropped, He had a strike 3. I guess ended up being a wild pitch pass ball. I don't know how you score that. It's a tough play, but they got us when we made mistakes. They got us, and you can't survive that. And I mean, we spent 2 hours working on defense yesterday. We didn't even hit. We practiced for 2 hours and we did nothing but defense. Which it's ironic that today we come out and third ball of the game, third out of the game, we kick it, and we're going to be okay. Casey Martin's ball comes in on a bunt. He's got a little more time than he thinks, and he doesn't make the play. We'll just keep working. That's all I can tell you. It's frustrating for me, and I know it's frustrating for them, because they're not trying to make errors. It's just kind of happening.
To overcome those still and come away with the win.
Yeah, I mean, we still came up with some big hits and still got, 10, 12, 30, I don't know how many hits we had, but it was – our hitters kept battling. The pitchers, for the most part, they came in and did a good job. Rhino came in and gave us a couple of good innings and slowed things down a little bit. And, I guess after that it was Lowski. I thought he came in and really did a good job. And, his pitch count was in the mid to upper 40s, I think. And if we want to have him back for the weekend, we need to get him out of there. And Cole Ramey's been throwing really good. He threw well this past weekend, and really does a pretty good job for first 2 hitters. He gets an out, and then he gets a strikeout, and we still only got 1 out. And then you saw what happened after that. So, we didn't help him out much, but he did make a couple mistakes.
How do you handle pitching tomorrow with the guys you had used tonight?
I think what we'll do, I mean, no secret, I think we'll go with Bolden to start, and another freshman, see how he can do. And then we'll go from there, see how the game goes, try to win it.
He gave you a little bit of everything, big home run.
He hit the ball good. I mean, even the ball when he grounded out there in the 9th, I think the ball was foul. I don't know how it was called fair. That was the one that I was more upset with than the home run, to be honest with you, because I felt like we had another swing coming to us. but he did a great job. You know, he singles in the first inning. He hits a 3-run homer. He lines out to center. He came in and you know, they only scored 1 run on us. That's what I told the team after the game. We didn't panic. We've come back and won. This team's done it 2 or 3 times now, and it's been a couple of years since we've done that. And usually, if you can do that, you've got something going. And we didn't feel like the game was over. We felt like we were going to win the game, and we did.